Well, hello and welcome to the Rooted Together podcast, a podcast which aims to root you in Christ through his word together. I'm your host, Charles, and today it's a special Advent episode. And I know what you're thinking, like, whoa, Advent, Charles, slow down. It's November. Well, I live in Taiwan, and October 3rd, a Christmas tree went up. And I'm talking about like a two-story Christmas tree went up October 3rd. So it's been, like it or not, it's that time of the year. We have to deal with the fact that Christmas is just around the corner. And this episode specifically is dealing with the idea of Advent. And so I have some things pulled up here. Advent is a wonderful season. It's one of my favorite ones, in fact. I love Advent. It is the looking forward to and the longing for the coming of Christ as a baby, and then looking forward to his return triumphantly. And so I love the Advent season, and there's so many practices that you could do for Advent. And so I want to walk through some of those. And one of my favorite Advent things, and the reason why I'm doing this episode in November, is because you need to buy this thing before December 1st, because that's when Advent begins, right? And it is Advent blocks by the Good Kind Shop. And I know what you're saying. You're selling me things. No, I'm not sponsored by them. They're not a sponsor of this video or the podcast, but I have loved using their Advent blocks over the last, 3 years. Highly recommend it. My kids love it. And it is a good and beautiful time together all the days of December leading up to Christmas. And you can see the little box up here on the screen. That is what it is. It comes with a great little book. It's well written. It's beautiful. It's rhythmic so that it has a repeated phrase. So even when my daughter, who was probably 7 when we started going through that, she could, by the end of December, she was repeating that phrase over and over again. And she knows the secret words. There's a secret sentence on the back of the blocks. Each block is well done, beautiful, like simple picture, but it correlates to the story of the day. And it's a great and wonderful way for you and your family to set your heart on Jesus this Christmas. And I know you're like, it's not Thanksgiving, but I really encourage you, go to goodkind.shop.com and look for the Advent blocks. I think they're on Amazon as well. Well worth the money. They last. I mean, we've had it for about 3 years, brand new looking, and we've used them pretty hard because I have a young kid, about a 2-year-old, and most of the blocks get thrown or bitten on, so they hold up really well. And the stories are good for the kids of all ages there, and it's really good for me too. I enjoy it. It's well written, and I really want to encourage you for that. Now, if you're of the elf on a shelf minded people out there, I don't do that. If you do, that's you, okay? Like, no problems. But if you're looking for a more Christian solution to Elf on a Shelf, if you're looking for something that says like that's going to help get your kids' hearts on focused on Christ this Advent, but you want to do it in a way that's very reminiscent of Elf on a Shelf, well, there is a thing for that. It is called The Shepherd on a Search, and you can find it on theshepherdonasearch.com. It's basically Elf on a Shelf, but for Christians. It's the best way I can put it. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you do Elf on a Shelf. I don't, because I don't want to torture myself for 25 days. But this is one where you take the shepherd, he's a little stuffed shepherd, a lot like the elf, and you hide him around your house. And it comes with a little devotional for the day. Now, I think that part's great. I think I had a friend, they did this last year or 2 years ago, and they have two sons. So this couple has two sons, and they would hide the shepherd around the house. The competition was when they wake up, the first one to find the shepherd, right, gets to hold it during the story time. And their boys are competitive, so that worked like really well. And that's kind of how you do it. You can hide it. They can touch the shepherd. I mean, I think it's kind of fun to hide it, and they find it. A fun element for your kids to look forward to in the day. A lot easier for you as a parent. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Just put it somewhere in the house and have them look for it. And of course, every day the idea is that it gets closer and closer to the manger. And on Christmas, he'll be at the manger, and again, it correlates to a story that you'll read, And I think that is good. If you're looking for that sort of thing, I think it's well worth your time and well worth your effort to look into Shepherd on a Search. Well, these are two suggestions for Advent this season. I hope you'll do Advent. I think it is a wonderful opportunity, well worth our time and reflection as we prepare our hearts for the coming of Christ. So check out goodkind.shop.com for Advent blocks, and check out shepherdonasearch.com for the Shepherd on a Search. Until the next time, I'll see you there.